What happens when you sift through the things in the past and learn to let go of the pieces that you don't want to bring forward into the future? My book, Something Old, Something New, centers on Christine and Brent. Christine always felt lost in her fraternal twin's shadow. Brittany was the beautiful twin, the popular twin, the homecoming queen. Brent, who was Brittany's ex-boyfriend, was homecoming king and captain of the football team. He had a wonderful future lined up for him until a career-ending football injury took that future away. Now, Brent has returned to their hometown of Flowering Grove after his business failed thanks to his so-called best friend. He's hoping to help his great aunt get her house ready to sell and then to leave Flowering Grove and leave all of his painful memories and his past in his rearview mirror. Christine runs an antique store in Flowering Grove, and she and Brent unexpectedly wind up working together, helping to sift through the treasures in his great aunt's house. And when sparks begin to fly between them, they both try to figure out what to do with these confusing feelings. I was first inspired to write Something Old, Something New when my husband and I went to a car show in Oakboro, a very small town near us in North Carolina. As I stood on Main Street in Oakboro and looked down at the antique stores, I thought, I need to write a book about a young woman who runs an antique store in a small town like Oakboro. Soon after, Christine came to life in my mind, and soon I was working on Something Old, Something New. I hope readers enjoy spending time in Flowering Grove and getting to know Christine and Brent. I dedicated this book to my wonderful editor, Laura, who has helped me grow as a writer and improve my books. I appreciate her so much. As I mentioned, Christine runs an antique store on Main Street in Flowering Grove. Her sister Brittany is married, and Christine loves her two adorable nieces, Maddie and Mila. She also secretly envies the love that her sister has with her husband, but she doubts she'll ever find a love like that. Brent, as I mentioned, lost his construction company that he started in Virginia, and he's not sure what his future will hold for him. He returns to his hometown, hoping to help his great aunt get her house ready to sell, and then he hopes to leave Flowering Grove and all of his painful memories in his past. My favorite scene in the book takes place on 4th of July. Brent takes his great aunt Midge to Vet's Field in Flowering Grove to see the fireworks. While he's there, his great aunt and her friends start talking about setting him up with one of their granddaughters. So in order to get away, he goes over to an ice cream truck and buys ice cream for himself and great aunt. When he turns, one of Christine's nieces walks right into him and knocks his chocolate ice cream cone out of his hand and down his shirt. So he has brown ice cream down his shirt. And it's a very awkward scene as Christine apologizes and tells her niece to apologize to Brent as well. It was such a fun scene to write. So that is a little sneak peek into Something Old, Something New. You can order a copy from your favorite bookstore or order an autographed copy from my online bookstore here on my website.